My brain hurts.
Good evening! Good evening, good evening, good evening, good evening to everyone. What will your pleasure be indeed? Hope you're doing well. Happy Tuesday. Welcome to Game Night on Tuesday the 4th of January. No, not that. Oh, were you joking? Oh, for God's sake. Right, okay. First world problem incoming. We're looking to get a sound bar for the TV twice in the space of today. In fact, twice in the space of about 4 hours, I've been let down by the Facebook Marketplace. First of all, sent a message to a guy last night, and I was going to go pick it up after I picked Dylan up from school today. He messaged me about an hour before I left, saying, I just plugged it back into the telly to demonstrate it for you, and my wife says it's so much better than the regular telly speakers, we've decided to keep it. I'm like, okay, fine. Found another one, very similar, also in Chichester, same price. Messaged the guy, yeah, that sounds good, I'll come and get it. He's just messaged me now saying, sorry, I've given it to a family member, sorry to waste your time. I'm like, for God's sake, why market these things on the Facebook Marketplace if you're not going to... I don't know. Yeah, well, quite possibly Energia. But, I mean, the marketplace has normally been pretty good for us in the past by buying and selling things. But the temptation is just to go to Curry's and just buy a new one. But it's like, do we really need to do that? They're going for under £100. Anyway. Welcome on in. Welcome to Game Night. I hope you're keeping well. My goodness me, there are a lot of you. 32 claims of that penny bonus for data, whatever the number was. Let's stop that right there. A lot of people in chat tonight, which is nice to see. Welcome to you all. Hope you're keeping well. Did you like Wordle? Did you, how was, you use Facebook for judging people? Fair enough. To be fair, I don't use it that much. I don't post on it that much. I sort of check in with it. The memory hop thing is quite good. It's useful. Well, I thought it was useful for the marketplace. I don't use it all that much, but I do write an annual sort of end of year post. So Wordle made you angry. Oh, but you love it. Oh, well, that's good. Oh, a quick message from our sponsor, Shadowmane.
Good evening from the set of Dares of Eternity, Destiny's favorite game show, but not as good as this one.
Oh.
Now with twice as much RAM.
Thank you very much for the 10 months there, Shadowmane, and for the kind words, and a message from our sponsor, Ash the Bash.
Meanwhile, 29 months. 29 is very interesting. Checks notes it's a prime?
I think it is a prime. I think 29 is prime. It's not divisible by 7 or 9 or 3. No, it's not, because 30 is. 29 is prime. Thank you very much for 29 months of support there, Ash. That's very nearly 30 months, which is very nearly 2.5 years, which is very definitely a bit crazy. This has been going on for that long, but thank you very much for your ongoing support. It's very much appreciated. Wordle, that's a new thing. It seems to be doing the rounds on the interwebs at the moment, on the Twitters and so forth. So I thought, well, let's just jump on this bandwagon. Let's do one that everyone can play. Obviously, it's not as good as regular Wordle because it doesn't block out which letters you've used for prime verification. It doesn't block out the letters you've already used, so you've got to use the whisper window for that. My advice: write it in caps. Might make it a bit easier, or note down the ones that are definitely not there. But it's something, and it seems to be doing the rounds. Biggest problem at the moment seems to be the lobby isn't big enough, because obviously you need the visual information. So I think I will try and bump that up to 10x5 rather than the 4x8 it is at the moment, so limited to 32, but 32 is still needing more. It's a very nice problem to have for a warm-up game. Message from our sponsor, Proogs.
New year, new sub. Happy new arbitrary orbital point, everyone.
Yes, happy new arbitrary orbital point to you as well, Proogs. Thank you very much for the 11 months of support. It's very much appreciated. I'm leaning forward tonight. It's going to move my camera just a bit. There we go. Thank you very much for the 11 months of support, Proogs. It is very much appreciated. I do hope you're still enjoying it 11 months on. Oni as well, subscribing there for 11 months. My brain hurts. I'm sorry to hear that, Oni, but thank you for the support and for all of the subs that have come in there, kicking off that hype train so early in the stream. It is a busy night, so I need to get going, actually, because we've got a lot to get through. Let me say hello to you all. Good evening to Aaron and Zeus and Shapes and David, Topper, Amy, Jack, Colo. Good evening, Samster and Ramsey, Lupine and It's Sotley, G. Isons and Derek, DMC and Lewis, Ohey and Adster. Good evening, Theory and Joe and Oni and Cycle Space, Reeswin and Shadowmane. Good evening to Vision and Dogfish and Sportsy and Pyro Pygmy. Good evening to Innes and Prugs and Brig. Brig, you're here. Welcome. Thank you for keeping me abreast of what the days are during Christmas. Very much appreciated. And welcome, Brig. And a message from our sponsor, Pyro Pygmy.
And just a shorter 5-month resub here, and a good new year to all.
Well, the 5 months are still very much appreciated, Pyro Pygmy. Thank you for the support. Hope you're keeping well. And, interrupt on the date some more. Quick message from our sponsor, Milk Like Substance.
Sponsors this evening. It's almost like we're on ITV.
Almost like we're on ITV. Thank you for the 100 bits, Milk Like sponsor, Milk Like Substance. And a message from our sponsor, Silent Marine, as well.
Apparently today is National Trivia Day, so this is a good day to play.
Well, I've missed out on that then. I should have put a hashtag National Trivia Day in my tweet. But thank you very much for the 100 bits, Silent Marine, and for the info. Where was it? Milk Like Substance, good evening to you. Milk Like Sponsorship, I might call you from now on. Good evening. Innes, Prugs, I know I've done that, Ro. Jers, Lingo, Energia, Effrontery, hello. Quizface, Bob. Bob's here. Welcome, Buzz and Bob. Great to see you. Score count 2, Quizzle, Tadaru. A message from our sponsor, Tadaru. Speaking of Tadaru, welcome to the stream.
Peter Piper picked a peck of pickled peppers. A peck of pickled peppers Peter Piper picked. If Peter Piper picked a peck of pickled peppers, then why did the quick brown fox jump over the lazy brown dogs?
I do not know. That's a very good question, but thank you for the 100 bits to Dora. Getting yourself a 1,000 bits badge there as well. Lovely stuff. Yes, I prefer 11 benevolent elephants. 11 benevolent elephants. 11 benevolent elephants. Can you tell I watched Don't Look Up last night? Anybody see it? I watched that film. It's a good film. 11 benevolent elephants. And what's the other one? I have a sieve of. I'm a thistle sifter. I have a sieve of unsifted thistles and I have a sieve of sifted thistles and a sieve of unsifted thistles because I'm a thistle sievler. Oh, for God's sake! I'm a thistle sifter. I can't say it. I'm a thistle sifter. You see, I have a sieve of sifted thistles and a sieve of unsifted thistles. Because I'm a thistle sifter. I used to be able to say that a long time ago. Message from our sponsor, Digital David.
More bits? More bits.
More bits. Thank you for the 100 bits there, Dave. It's very kind of you. It's going to be a long story. If it's going to take me that long just to say basic sentences like I'm a thistle sifter, then possibly. Score count 2, Quizzle, Tadaru, Yoshi, Brand New Halo, Ash, Colonel Hanslander, Silent Marine, and anyone else who is lurking in the chat. You're most welcome to be here. Thank you so much for joining me for what promises to be a very action-packed, eventful game night. We have had new game to start off with, Twitch Plays Wordle. Hope you enjoyed it. Any feedback that you've got, do head over to the Discord, pop it in the suggestions section. I've already had the suggestion, but maybe someone note it down to see if we can get more players in the lobby. That'd be a nice thing to do if it's possible. I know it's a game that requires a lot of visual information, so I will see what I can do with that. We're going to be kicking off in just a few minutes with Data Leak. This pack comes to us from Joe, who was assisted by Quizzle in this. So it's sort of Joe and Quizzle double connection. And I know Lewis did have some input as well and was also a proofer. So thank you very much to you three in advance for this pack. Very much looking forward to see it. This is the first community-written game of Data Leak. Everything else up until now, I'm pretty sure has been me. And one question by David. I think David JB. Nato, welcome to the stream. Great to see you. So yes, it's going to be the first community-written game of Data Leak. Very interesting to see how this plays out. It looks like a good, solid pack. I think you'll really enjoy. Yes, Jay. Is he here? I'm not sure if I've seen David tonight, but maybe he's here. If he's here, summon the J. Make that a thing. Hashtag summon the J. Oh, that's a new name. Nuthatch was here. Hello, Nuthatch. Welcome to the stream. First time chatter there. Great to see you. Hope you're keeping well. So Data Leak to start. Then to make up for the fact that I balked Only Connect, and many thanks to Ash actually for pointing out the bug yesterday. It was a one-letter bug. I put an I when I meant a J that caused everything to break. It managed to get through up to that point because up until that point I'd not had any second keywords required on the wall, I think is probably what that's all about. So thank you to Ash for fixing that. We're going to have another game of Only Connect to make up for that game that I broke on Saturday. It's sort of the second half of the pack that I used. but I've written another one, so we'll do that at half time. After the break, we've got That Is the Question with a very nice accessible pack from Aaron. That is the question. It is a fairly quick game. It's about 25-30 minutes, but it is all self-sustaining, and it's one of the harder games in the arsenal both to write and to play, but I think you'll have a lot of fun with this one. And then we're going to be finishing the night off with another pilot episode, pilot number 2 of the arena ahead of the tournament starting on Thursday, because it's undergone some changes and I want to make sure it's all working. So that is what we've got lined up for you in game night this evening. It is just about 8:30. I think I should open this lobby and we should get this game underway. It's Data Leak. It's written by Joe and Quizzle and tangentially by Lewis, who also proved if you want to play, type in the code. GJWX. I have to go faster than that. What's the volume like on the piano tonight? Is it okay? And here's the brass. Oh, that wasn't a very good brass trumpet. Sorry, get carried away there. Welcome, BC and Barrel Rider. Welcome to the stream. Great to have you with us. Hope you're keeping well. Sorry, I'll stop playing the piano now. A good MIDI sax. I've got a MIDI sax. That was supposed to be a trumpet. Here's the sax. Yeah, can't play today. It's probably really out of sync as well. Oh, B flat. F, sorry. Oh, is it sync okay? Alright, we'll stick with that. It's in the same key as the Mozart D minor piano concerto, though. Does that work with it? No, not really. Alright, Ramsey, no problem. Good to have you here for when you're here, and hope the rest of the day is good for you over stateside. Right, there we go. That was a full lift. I've not really said much. I just sort of jammed out on the piano, but hopefully everyone who wants to play is in the game. Remember, you need to whisper to Persephone's Twitch bot. Don't type anything in public chat because it won't be processed and will most likely be deleted by a moderator. So, Joe's and Quizzle's pack of Data Link. First community written pack. Good luck to you all. Let's have some fun. It's Data Link. Round 1 is called 5 degrees. You'll be shown 5 puzzles in this round. Each puzzle has a category and 5 clues. Points decrease every 10 seconds as the next clue is revealed. Incorrect attempts will freeze you out for 8 seconds. So you can try it, but you'll be frozen out for 8 seconds, which basically means you will probably miss the next stage, or that will be, you won't be able to attempt again at the current stage and the points will drop. So 5 points if you get it on the first clue, 1 point if you get it on the last clue, and there'll be 5 throughout this round. Best of luck to you all. Whisper to the bot. There is a spell checker on there, and there should be a few variants available. Hopefully everything will all work. Good luck. Let's have some fun. Round 1 is 5 degrees, and the first category is a TV show. First aired in 1999. Oh, some people getting off the mark very quickly here. I can't remember if this fading out thing was in last time, but it is now. For 4 points then, nominated for a Primetime Emmy in 2009. For 3 points, contains the first animated High Times Stoner of the Year winner. For 3 points, were they not in before? Cool. You got Top to thank for that. That was his idea. For 2 points, features multiple appearances from Adam West and James Woods, both playing themselves. And for a single point, it contains Stewie, who enjoys Cool Whip. It was Family Guy. Is this the first time I've done it with the timers? I'm sure the timers are in for the Christmas one, but maybe they weren't. Giggity! Yes. Yes, Stewie Griffin. I can't really do a good Stewie, but there we go. Oni, Samster, Tadara all picking up the maximum of 5, getting it after just one clue. Either a good guess or good intuition. Holy crap, Lord! Her shows the right answer. I normally can do quite good impressions. Today is not that day, though.
I can do Cleveland's slightly easier. Cleveland is just sort of nasal. He sort of talks through the nose. Seabiscuit.
I'm not Seabiscuit, I'm Penelope Cruz.
And you're just lovely. Have a carrot.
Right, anyway, I'm going to move on. Most overrated TV show of all time, don't at me. We're going to move on before Derek gets swamped. It's not as good as it used to be. I remember enjoying it a lot when I was a student. But let's move on. Clear the board. And going on to puzzle number 2. The category is language. A language. Spoken by over 1.5 million people around the world. Oh, a lot of vibra slaps there. Timers are on. For 4 points, it uses an alphabet of 33 letters. More vibra slaps. Okay, for 3 points, Ben may start the stream with La Vaca, La Vaca, La Vaca, La Vaca, La Vaca. Oh, someone's got a Jersey's in for 3. Nicely done. Only player to do so for 2 points, also known as Lettish. Lettish. There's a couple more creeping in, Oni and Samster solving for 2. Oh, and a few more coming in now. Single point then if you can solve it here. The capital of the country where it is most spoken is Riga. Latvian is what we were after there. Latvian was the language. Yes, Riga, the capital city of Latvia. Oni and Samster and 2 all picking up 2. Oni and Samster with the lead of 7. Almost everyone's off the mark now. Baron Ryder still waiting to get some points, but plenty of time to do that. Let's clear the board. And we'll go on to puzzle number 3. The category is a chemical element. Not that, Zeus. Discovered in 1898. He's trying to get in really early on, maybe with just a blind stab, maybe trying to get in on the next clue. For 4 points then, was found to react with fluorine in the 1960s. And for 3, its name is derived from the Greek for hidden. Ennis, the first to solve today on this one. Today? It's not like it's a different day. Lots of 3s coming up there. For 2 points then, it has the atomic number 36. And for a single point now, shares its name with Superman's home planet. There we go. Yes, everyone's got some points on the board now. Oh, effrontery, getting that one wrong there. Your timer is just going. We'll just let your timer run out there. I won't start, because actually I'm not sure what happens if I progress it and the timer's not finished. Everyone has now got some points on the board. Yeah, obviously the latency between what you see on the screen and it's 8 seconds. So if you want to go 1, elephant 2, elephant 3, elephant 4, elephant 5, that might help you as well. But and Samster leads with a Krypton factor of 10. Yes, Samster in the lead at the moment with 10. But everyone has got some points on the board, which is always nice to see. Good spread of points in this game, which is always good. Let's clear the board. We'll go on to puzzle number 4. Take a look. The category is a person. 4-time Olympic gold medalist. Oh, effrontery! From not getting the crit on 1 to first to solve and getting 5 points there. Well played. Only right behind there. Under 5 foot in height for 4 points. A few more solves coming in here now. For 3, all 4 of their gold medals were at Rio 2016. Okay, for 2, won the BBC Sports Personality of the Year Lifetime Achievement Award in 2021. Aaron and it's Sotley, BC, all picking up a couple of points there. And for a single point, the most decorated female gymnastic world championship history. For a single point, who are we talking about? It was Simone Biles. Is that how you pronounce it? I think that's how you pronounce it. Simone Biles, yes indeed. Well done, particularly to effrontery there. And Oni both managed to pick up 5 points in that round. Oni stealing the lead with that, moves into the top position with 13. Samster's in second with 11. We've got brand new Hello Derek and Jers all with 9 points each in third. Let's clear the board and we'll go on to the final puzzle in the... Thank you, Derek. That is how you pronounce it. Good. Final puzzle in this first round, and the category is A monument. Designated an official landmark in 1999. Whoa, milk-like after 5 seconds. That is impressive. 5 points to you. Well played. Only player to do so. Opened in 1962 for 4 points. Tadaru's getting a 4-pointer. So's Kolo. And so's 2. Only just into 3 points now. Over 60 million guests have visited the monument since it first opened. It's a lot of guests. A couple more souls coming in now, and for 2 points contains the world's first revolving glass floor, the Loop, which opened in 2018. And a single point available now. It is the tallest observation tower in Seattle. Here come the pings now. It was, of course, the Space Needle, or the Seattle Space Needle would also have been accepted there. And we'll just let those last timers tick down. Yes, the Space Needle is what we were after. Well done to, who was it there? Milk-like sponsorship managed to get 5 points there after just 4 seconds. It was very, very impressive. Well, that is the end of round 1. Let's clear the board and we'll check out the scores. Well, after 5 puzzles and 1 round, Oni and Samster are tied at the top with 13 points apiece. Kolo and Toot tied up in second with 12 each. And Tadaru currently sitting in third with 11. Derek, Jers and Zeus just behind on 10. Brand New Halo, Milk-like and Shapes all have 9. Aaron, BC, Effrontery, Innis, Lupine and Theoria Game are all on 8. It's Sotley's got 7. The Vision and Topper have got 6. Cycle Space, Dogfish, Jack have got 5. AB, Me, Colonel Hanslander, It's Sportsy, Natter, how do you pronounce it? Nuthatch. I was trying to get the, because is it not that? I'm looking, is it that, or is it hatch, or is it nut, or is it new? But Nuthatch was here, and Pyro Pygmy and Shaman. All those players are on 4. Brig, DMC, Quizface, Sonic Marine all on 3. Baron Rider, David and Prudes all on 2. But still plenty of rounds to go. Nuthatch. Oh, it's a type of bird. Well, I will, but after the game. We don't Google in live. Well, actually, I can as the host, I suppose. But anyway, moving rapidly on. Not to draw too much attention to Nuthatch on the first time here, but you're very welcome, Nuthatch. Hope you're having a good time. Let's go on to round number 2. Round 2 is the content filter. Again, you'll be shown 5 puzzles, very similar to round 1. Oh, hello, headset. It's not beeping at me. Very similar to round 1. Each puzzle is a category in 5 objects, events, or characters that feature in the answer. As before, points decrease every 10 seconds as the next clue is revealed, and incorrect attempts will freeze you out for 8 seconds. Okay, so very similar, but the clues are likely to be a lot shorter than they were in the first round, and you're looking for something that all of the clues are in, or contained, or that the answer contains. Here's puzzle number 1. The category is a character. Ross Kemp in 2000. For 4 points, Kelsey Grammer in 2004. Toots first in. That's a good point, David. Yes, the capitalisation probably would have helped. Patrick Stewart did it in 1999 for 3. A few more souls here. Samson Theory again getting in. And another Dogfish getting for 3. Jim Carrey in 2009. 2 points now. And for a single point, Michael Caine did it in 1992. Ebenezer Scrooge would also have accepted Scrooge there. Probably maybe. I mean, the general rule is fictional characters should be first name only. So on reflection, maybe Ebenezer. If anyone just put Ebenezer, maybe should have been a correct answer. But yeah, I think he's more common parlance is generally known as Scrooge. So I'll let that slide. So if anyone did do that, apologies. But yeah, apparently Ross Kemp played Scrooge. Who'd have thunk it? Let's clear the board. Bah humbug indeed. Toot and Samster back at the top, 16 points apiece. Let's move on to puzzle number 2. The category is Association Football Club. David Ginola. One thing I remember from primary school is that name is an anagram of dildo vagina. Baron Ryder getting 5 points, as is Kodo and Samster. Les Ferdinand for 4 points. A few more coming in here. So all of these footballers will have played for one particular team. For 3, Kevin Keegan. Apologies to anyone who doesn't follow Association Football in the UK. Alan Shearer for 2. Sit on your hands here, Theory Game. And for a single point, they're known as the Magpies. Jack just managing to sneak in a point at the end there. Well, and if you got that, it was Newcastle, or Newcastle United would also have been accepted there. Yes, a bit of a tricky one if you are from overseas. You sort of have to sorry, Effronter. David Ginola. It was on last year's. Oh, was he? I don't watch some stuff. I don't really watch much TV, has to be said, other than like we watched The Witcher recently. That was really good. Let's clear the board. And go on to puzzle number 3. Samson with the lead, 21. Colo moving into second now with 18. 2 and Oni tied up in third with 17. Let's go on. Puzzle number 3. Category is actor. Actor. Vacation friends. So I keep leaning over here to vape tonight. The Suicide Squad for 4, because I didn't charge my pipe last night and it's run out of battery, so I'm having to charge it. Oni getting in for 4, Samster in it softly as well, and Toot. Blockers for 3. No one going for blockers. Natter's picking up 3 points. Ferdinand for 2, or Ferdinand. A couple more pings going off here. Baron Riders picking up 2. DMC picking up 2. Theory of Game picking up 2 for a single point. Fast and Furious 9, F9. For a single point. Which actor's been in all of those films? John Cena! Is the answer. It's something like that, isn't it? On a trumpet. Yeah, John Cena was in all of those films. Can't see the answer. No. Where's 12 rounds? Who dat? Yeah, he was a wrestler originally, but now he's started doing films and stuff. How do we know he's in all of those films anyway? I haven't seen. Very good, lovely. Right, let's go to the board. Samster cementing the lead with 25. 2 and Oni now tussling over second place with 21. Colo's in third with 18. Low budget The Rock. That's quite a nice way of describing it. I read something the other day on the Twitters. It was, can we all just agree that, what was it? Henry Cavill is the Leonardo DiCaprio of someone else. So it was Andrew Garfield is the Timothy Chalamet of, so I can't remember the actors. There's basically 3 actors who all look very similar, and yeah, commenting on who was the best looking. It was a very funny tweet. I'll have to dig it out. Right, puzzle number 4. Category is a celebrity. Asparagus 2014. Asparagus. Is that Expelliarmus? I'm out of wine. This will not do. I might have to go down at the end of this round. Boysenberry Pie 2016. Pizza 2019, no souls yet. No, for 2 points. Glazed Donuts 2017. And Hot Dogs 2007 to 2009, 2013, 2016 to 2018, 2020 to 2021. Few people getting it on that one. Joey Chestnut was the answer. I've just realised I've got a load of factoids here that I've not been reading, which is really, really rude of me. I've only just opened that window up. Ross Kemp plays Eddie Scrooge, a loan shark. The other 4 actors all play Ebenezer Scrooge in that first one. Ginola and Ferdinand played for Newcastle between 1995 and 1997. Keegan played for Newcastle 1982 to 1984. Shearer Newcastle 1996 to 2006. Then some facts about the John Cena films. Right, so this is Joey Chestnut. In 2014, he ate 12 pounds and 8.75 ounces of deep-fried asparagus spears in 10 minutes. 2016, 14.5 pounds of boysenberry pie in 8 minutes. 2019, he ate 6.5 2-foot slices in 10 minutes. In 2017, he ate 55 glazed donuts in 8 minutes. He was broken the hot dog eating record multiple times, most recently in 2021 eating 76 hot dogs in 10 minutes. He's an eater, a professional eater. So, there you go, Joey Chestnut. A few people picking up a single point there, but that was about all there was to it. Let's clear the board and move on to our 5th and final puzzle in this round. Category is a video game. Matilda. People put in Chuck, the number for 4 points. People put in Robot Wars. I don't know if Robot Wars ever was a video game. That's been my first thought. Oh, Sam's picking up 4. Toot's picking up 4. Jay, Jake, and Jim for 3. Zeus picking up 3. Hans Lander picking up 3. And for 2, Red. Barry's getting 2. And Pickney's getting 2. Just a single point then. Bomb. What is it? Do you know what it is? Shadow May picking up a point. Yes, it's Angry Birds. Well done if you got that. Angry Birds. So Matilda drops an egg bomb on the pigs below when the screen is tapped. Chuck is the yellow triangular shaped bird who increases in speed when the screen is tapped. Jay, Jake and Jim are the 3 small blue birds. When the screen is tapped they split into 3. Red is the original bird and in the first game he has no special powers. Bomb is the black bomb shaped bird that bombs. No, that detonates when the screen is tapped. So, those are the character names from Angry Birds. Bit of a tricky round there, but still some players getting some points. Let's clear the board and check out the scores at the end of round 2. Samster with the lead of 30, Toots in second with 26, Oni is in third with 22, Colo's got 18, it's Sotley on 17, Derek's got 16, Theory of Game and Zeus on 15, Shapes has got 13, Natter on 12, Baron Rider, BC, Dogfish, Tadara have got 11, Hanslander, Innes, Jers, Milk Like Sponsorship and Lupine all have 10, Brand New Halo, Effrontery, Pygmy have got 9, Aaron and Vision have got 8, DMC, Shadowmane have both got 7, AB Me, Jack, Topper have all got 6, Briggs, Psychospace, David, Pruce, Quizface, Silent Marine have all got 5, and it's Sportsy and Nuthatch was here have both got 4. Still plenty of time to make up those scores as we go to round number 3. Round 3 is any other name. You will be shown 5 puzzles. Each puzzle has 5 different descriptions of the same word. Points decrease every 10 seconds as the next clue is revealed. Incorrect attempts freeze you out for 8 seconds. As before, in this round, you will be given the answer will fit in with all of the clues that you're given, but it's a different definition each time. So let's see what you make of it. Obviously, no categories being given here because you've got 5 different definitions, but best of luck to you all. Round 3, any other name. Puzzle number 1. Brenda Damon novel that won the 2020 CBC Short Story Prize. And for 4 points, cocktail similar to a martini, garnished with an onion rather than an olive. And Oni's first in for 4, Hanslander right behind. Cola also picking up 4 for 3 points, now found in Western Australia, 5th largest desert of Australia. For 3 points. Toot picking up 3 there, Zeus picking up 3, Derek picking up 3. For 2 points then, a guitar manufacturer famous for the Les Paul model. Here's a few dings going off here for 2 points. And for a single point, surname of Mel, star of Mad Max and the Lethal Weapon film series. For a single point, what connects them? They are all examples of Gibson. Gibson is what we wanted there. Not much else to say on that one, except the writer Brenda Damon won with her novel Gibson, apparently. Cool. On we go. Let's clear the board. Samson with the lead of 32, Only second with 29. Toot second with 29, Only third with 26. Puzzle number 2 then. Let's take a look. First Dawn. Nordic Sky. These are all definitions of something. Vast Lake. It's Sotley first in to get 3 points there. Few other people behind now, picking up 3. What are these all definitions of? Sapphire Splendor for 2. And for a single point, Striking Cyan. Well done if you got that. Yes, blue. Simple as that. They're all shades of blue. Shades of blue, blues, blue paint would all have been accepted. Which colour paint do I use for data leak? Good question, actually. Let's have a look. Drip object. Tail A. I use that one. that shade. That's the drip. That's the drip shade. For anyone interested, I don't know what it's called, but that's what it looks like. With Crayola crayons. That good guess. Good logicking there, Derek. If it's not royal blue, I missed a trick if it's not, haven't I? Let's clear the board. Sam's still with the lead for now, 34. Toots in second with 31, only in third with 26. Let's go on to puzzle number 3. For 5 points then, Coldplay song. And for 4 points, country calling code for former Czechoslovakia without the plus. Oh, Samster knows his nation codes, as does David. Very nice, and Jack all picking up 4 points there. For 3 then, jersey number worn by Jackie Robinson. For 3 points. Fair enough, Samster. Good logic. S2D20 checkout for 2 points. It's a S2 minus D20 checkout. Oh yeah, single 2, double 20 checkout. It's a darts thing, I think. And for a single point, the answer to the ultimate question of life, the universe, and everything. It was 42. It finally happened. Finally happened. 42 is the actual answer. I don't know if that's actually been an answer outside of a test game. But yeah, 42. Yeah, it's definitely not a test question theory game. If you know only one thing about baseball, know this. Surprisingly lucrative quiz fact. Is that old Jackie Robinson? I didn't even know he was a baseball player, to be fair. Let's clear the board. I am going to go get more wine after this round, so there'll be a very small break. Oh, excuse me. But for now, let's go on to puzzle number 4. Author, Margaret. Wrong window, Aaron. Don't worry about it. Cricketer, Liam. No solves yet. Let's have a look for 3 points then. Politician, Ken. Oh, 2 getting in on 3. As is Zeus and quite a few others at this stage. Very nicely done for 3 points. For 2 points, presenter, Beric. There he is. There he is. And for a single point, Explorer David. Samson's now upset he got 3 points. He wanted to get it on 2. It was Livingston. Famous Livingstons is what we wanted there. Yes. Beric, unfortunately, doesn't have a Wikipedia page, but he deserves one. Hashtag Beric for Buzz Office in the factoids here. The blue question. All of these shades of blue can be found on the Dulux website. And that's the 42. 42 features on the album Viva La Vida or Death and All His Friends. In darts, single 20, double 20 represents a single 2 and a double 20, which is 40, which sums to 42. 42 appears in the 3rd book in the Hitchhiker's Guide to the Galaxy series by Douglas Adams. On we go then. One more puzzle in this round. Let's clear the board. Samson's got the lead with 41, Toots in second with 36, Oni's in third with 31. Bit of a gap opening up at the top. It's pretty close down the rest of the rankings. Let's go on to the final puzzle, number 5. Song on Elton John's album Made in England. World War II and Korean War Royal Navy light cruiser. For 3 points then, 2021 film written and directed by Kenneth Branagh. People jumping in for 3 here. For 2, city where the Titanic was built. Yeah, lots of 2 points cropping up for this one. And for a single point, capital of Northern Ireland. Welcome to the stream, Atlas. Atlas 42. Yes, it was Belfast. Belfast was wanted, isn't it? It don't mean a a thing if it ain't got that swing. Something like that. I'm not a jazz pianist, clearly. Belfast is what we were after. Well done if you did manage to solve that. Let us now clear the board and check out the scores at the end of round 3. So, Samson's got the lead with 43, Toots in second with 39, Oni is in third with 33, Cola's got 27, it's Sotley and Zeus both tied up on 26, Derek on 24, Lupine 23, Theory Game on 22, Hanslander and Innes on 21, Pygmy and Shapes on 20, BC's got 18, Dogfish 17, Aaron, Baron Rider, Halo, Natural on 16, ABME, Vision, Jers, Milklike on 15, David, Jack, Prugs, Tadara on 14, Effrontery's got 13, Cyclespace 11, DMC, Quizface Topper on 10, Shadowmane's on 9, it's Sportsy on 8, Brig on 7, Silent Reed on 6 and Nuthatch on 4. I am going to need big comeback incoming from Brig right here. Hold the thought. I tell you what, let me leave you with my Loki jumper. My Loki jumper will just hold the fort while I go and fill up my wine glass. There we go. My Loki jumper and the skull, which is definitely going to stay there and not fall off. No, it's not going to do that. The time I've been doing this to try and leave you with some company, I could have got me wine, but never mind. I'll be right back. Stay there. If it ain't got that swing. It don't mean a thing if it ain't got that swing. I'm back now. Oh, I lost my headrest. Can't go without that. Right, I've got an extra large glass of wine, so it'll keep me going for a bit. Because I think that's what I need right now is more stimulants. Actually, alcohol's a depressive, isn't it, rather than a stimulant, so... But yeah, no, it's a wonky floor. The house is 220 years old, so it's not quite straight. I could have, well, at the risk of sounding horrendously middle class, it's not in a bottle, it's in a carafe or a carafe. I'm not quite sure of the pronunciation, but yeah, it's sort of decanting. It's one step short of being in a crystal decanter. That's late for later in the year. But yeah, I'm now Curry funnel tube. What was I saying? Yes, end of the round. Let's go on to round number 4. Bass, welcome to the stream. Bassac Draw. Great to have you here. Hope you're keeping well. Decanter and recanted are a letter swap away. Are they? Oh, yeah. Oh, that's quite exciting. No, I like that. I'm not beating that. Well, anyway, moving on. Round 4, clue chain. You'll be shown 5 puzzles. Each puzzle is a category with 5 clues, with letters gradually being added to each. Points decrease every 10 seconds as the next clue is revealed. As before, spelling must be exact in this round. Very important. It's basically sort of Wheel of Fortune, or Hangman, if you prefer. So you've got to be exact. So do type carefully. Incorrect attempts will still freeze you out for 8 seconds. All right. So it's the clue chain round. Good luck. Category number 1 is a song, 4, 4 and 4. That, 5 points. As requested, I have added some extra spaces between the spaces on the display. Topper getting in for 5 points, as is Derek. Nicely done. For 4 points now. Oh, why is this one not doing the ticking down the timer? Don't know. I hope it's going to unfreeze you. Well, that's an oversight. You might be permanently frozen out if you get it wrong. That's new. Apologies to Zeus, Theory, Natter and Cyclespace, and now Halo. For a single point now. Auld Lang Syne was the answer. Now, oh, no points in brackets. Okay, so this then is clearly just me overlooking when I added this fix in. Obviously, round 4 processes slightly differently to the others, and I've just overlooked that. It won't be difficult for me to do that. I don't know why it's not unfreezing you, though, but I'm not going to lie. In this round, I kind of like that. I don't know how everyone else feels about that. I kind of like the permanent freeze out in this round. just instinctively, I'm not sure if I'm going to keep it. For now, it is a bug, but it might very, very well turn into a feature. I don't know. Maybe if the spelling's got to be exact, maybe that's a bit mean. Let me mull it over. It's not a bug, it's a feature. An unexpected feature. Well, bear in mind, for at least this game, that is a feature. You get one attempt. You're not frozen out on this round. You get one. Yeah, I think it maybe does seem a bit harsh. For this round, though, no, it doesn't feel. No, it's certainly not keeping the rest of the game. Okay, Topper. Topper has spoken. Right, Auld Lang Syne was the answer, for what it's worth. But for now, so fair warning, and apologies to the 4 players that affected that time. For now, you only get one shot of these, and I'm really sorry to Zeus Theory, Brand New Halo, and Natter if you're frozen out for the rest of the round. You shouldn't be. Let's clear the board. Doesn't look like you are. No, it's fine. Your opinion is all good, Topper. Your opinion is perfectly valid here. Fair warning, that was 4th bag of the round. Right, we're going to go on to the next one. Hopefully nothing else will break. But as it stands, you've only got one shot on this. Category number 2. An actor and show, 56236. Well, you're not frozen out for the rest of the round, but you are now frozen out for the rest of this puzzle, Zeus. For 4 points. I'm being a lot more cautious now. And for 3. Look like AB me, solving for 3 for 2 points now. Can you work it out? BC and 2 missing there for a single point then. Mindy Kaling in the office is what we wanted. Bit of a trickier one there. Having never, not really watched The Office myself, but oh, that's unfortunate, isn't it? Could you, BC? Could you re-answer? Oh, that is interesting. Maybe the animator's just not working. Yeah, naughty little in there. The RNG not giving you the eye, unfortunately. Let's clear the board for now. If somebody's able to note this issue in the issues arising, if a mod can just note that down so that I know what to fix for the next time we play it. And apologies again for the bug sneaking. It's what happens when I make changes, but forget that round 4 is different. Round 4 then, category is hobby 7245. And only got one shot on this round because of a bug. Not a feature. For 4 points now. Ines getting in there. Very nice for 4. And for 3 points. A few more souls coming in here. And for 2. Oh, you can resubmit. Okay. So you can resubmit for a single point now. It's just obviously not recolouring it. The thing if they ain't got that correct spelling. Yes, indeed, Atlas. Sleight of hand magic is what we wanted there. So you can re-answer, it turns out. I guess that is because the coroutine... What will be happening? The coroutine is going to be starting to trigger the time. Yes, because the slider runs on an animator, but the ability to answer runs on a coroutine. So the coroutine will be clearing, but because the animator, that's all it is, the animator isn't triggering. So because the animator isn't triggering, it's activating the animator. I think this is what's happening. It's activating the animator raw image, but it's not triggering the animation to start sliding. So basically, you just get the frozen animation there because the image is on, but the animation is off. I think that's probably what's going on. But the coroutine, which is the thing, after 8 seconds, it will just unlock you. So you can still answer. There we go. So it's a mini adventure, another puzzle solved. Let's clear the board. Samster in the lead with 49, 2 second with 42, Oni's in third with 40. Puzzle number 4. Take a look at this. It's a place with 10 letters. Remember, you can reattempt even if it says you're red, though. You won't get a a warning back. Or maybe it's on the next level. No, it will be after 8 seconds. For 4 points now. Innis getting, I think, getting 5 points there. For 3 points now, then. Just managing to get the answer to Diary, Lupine, Shapes, AP, Me, BC, Derek, Toot, Samster. Lots of players answering now for 2 points. And for a single point. Don't mean a thing if it ain't got that swing. Her name was Lola. At the Copacabana. His name was Royal. He was a showgirl. Yeah, Tadari, you know the singing pianist. No, that's not right. No, it's weird chords in that one, so I'm not going to try and play it. Chupacabra. I was trying to think, how do you spell capoeira? But no, that can't be right. Let's clear the board. And one more in this round of many bugs. Samster's got the lead, clear 7 points now, but is still catchable. Category number 5 is an animal. 7, 9, and 3. Sort. With lots of spaces. And for 4 points. No one solving yet. For 3. That might give you some clues. Pyro Pygmy the first to solve. A few players right behind. While doing capoeira, that would work. 2 points. And there are lots of pings there. And for a single point. Is a British short hair cat. Yes, a British short hair cat. So I've got this one sooner, having been in the company of one last week and along. Oh, they're cute animals. I think the British short hair's along the slightly squashed face. I think it's yeah. Oh, both my cats are out there. Poor Ozzy's, he's got a bit of mange at the moment. He's a bit of a mangy mog. He's got a sort of, it looks like he's got a bit of an infection on his back, poor thing. I need to bring one of the cats to show you at some point, but they're in a lot more because it's colder and wet at the moment, although it's not in here, it's really warm. Anyway, that's the end of round number 4. It was a British short hair cat. Let's clear the board and check out the scores. And it's the Congolese Watermelon. Welcome to the stream. Great to see you. Do stick around. We've got another game coming up right after the break. In fact, probably during the break, there's going to be a game coming up and then another game after the break. So do stick around for more trivia action here on Game Night. But before that, we have got the final round to do. Samson's got the lead with 55. Toots in second with 48. Oni's in third with 45. Can they be caught? I'm all well, Congolese Watermelon, if you are talking to me. If you're not, I'm well all the same. But good to have you here. Good to see you. Hope you're keeping well. Let's have a look at round 5. It's all a blur, and I don't know here what the protocol is going to be, whether the animator is going to work or not. We'll have to find out. You'll be shown 5 pictures. Each picture has a category. The picture will gradually come into sharper focus. Points decrease every 10 seconds. Incorrect sentence will freeze you out for 8 seconds. And by popular request, when we get to the 2-point mark, a bit of a cryptic clue will appear for you at the bottom to help you out. It should also appear in the chat as well. Glenn Lathbury, host of Game. I'll take it, Zeus. So round 5, it's all a blur. I can't do anything about latency on this round, unfortunately, so you just have to do your best. Zoom and enhance round. It is very much the zoom and enhance round, Derek. Good luck with it. Have fun. Category number 1. It's a company. Pixels Are Us. Good, the animator's working. It's only round 4 where the animator isn't working. And for 4 points. Samson picking up 4 there. A few more coming in now. Oh, lots of pings. For 3 points then. And clue number, or level 2, we should get a little cryptic clue. Pure Life Water, Purina Pet Food. Let's say what you see. Single point now. It's Nestle, accepted with or without the acute accent over the E. Nestle is what we wanted there. That is the logo for Nestle. Catchy as fuck. Yeah. What, the slogan? Ethically mixed policies. The bastards. Yes, it's sort of invert. I think it's a transparent image actually, so it just shows it black on this particular renderer. Well done, lots of points, and the points are added on. Oh, they're shown in brackets, which is nice. Points equal pennies in this game, so excuse me, whatever points you've got, we'll add those on in pennies. Let's clear the board, and we'll go on to puzzle number 2. The category is a food. Points then. There's some souls coming in now at 4. And for 3. Plenty of ping going on here. Down to 2 points. A little clue for you. Used yearly for Spanish tradition. Finally for a single point. Just waiting on Nuthatch, I think may have gone AFK. But everyone else has managed to get there. They are grapes. Or grape would also have sufficed. Well done if you got that at whatever level you did. Lots of 4s down to 1 there. Solid state wine. Yes, it's wine as an actual lunch. Roth indeed to Dara. Let's clear the board. And go on to the next one. Category number 3 is a building. Oh my god! Good lord! Zeus, it's me! I hadn't stopped to consider what that would look like in the blurriness. At least it's blurred. I did run it earlier on just to make sure, because obviously it's the first community pack, so I did run it just to make sure. Oh, classified as mega tall was a cryptic clue. Yeah, I did run it earlier on just to make sure it was working. It did, but I didn't run every question. This was one of the ones obviously I didn't see. Hello, David. Welcome to the stream. Great to see you. Did you get it? It's the Burj Khalifa. Burj Khalifa. You've come in at just the right moment. You didn't want to... Can you imagine what that looked like when it was pixelated? Yeah. It really did. Hello, Dexter. Are you coming to stream with me?
He's being a terrorist.
Or are you being naughty? This is Dexter. Everyone knows who Dexter is. Well, if you haven't met Dexter before, there's a couple of new names in tonight, and you're very welcome. But yes, this is Dexter. He's Doggo2. Oh, you're coming for a sit, are you? Do you want to come and co-host this round with me?
Yes, I will co-host the round.
Okay, you come and co-host this round. Let's clear the board.
Co-host.
Okay, I'll press the button. There you go. On we go. Has Dylan been sprayed? Is he going out somewhere? He's sprayed half a ton of deodorant.
He has. He just had
Bloody
a shower,
hell.
and then he was like...
Yes, we need to teach him that deodorant is not a substitute for a shower. Anyway, puzzle number 4 category is a film.
I have not seen many films.
For 5 points if you can get it from that. I know what the answer is and I'm struggling. For 4 then. Okay, I'm just now starting to be able to see a vague idea of it. Oh! Shower in a can. For 3 points. And Samson the first is sold. Jack right behind. A few more coming in now. For 2 points, it's a Chris Pratt movie from 2014. And for a single point now. Sorry?
Change the inflection for his name, you get Chris Pratt.
Crisp, yes you do. Crisp Rat.
Chris Pratt.
It's Guardians of the Galaxy, of course it is, from the MCU phase 2, I want to say. Phase 2? Phase 2. Phase 2 sounds about right. Yes, well done if you got that. A couple of 4s. Are there a couple of 4s in there? No, mainly 3s. 3s, 2s, and 1s. Right, one more puzzle. It looks like it is going to be Samsa's game. It looks like he's unassailable now, which he'll be delighted to hear. Let's clear the board, though. Is it phase 3? I don't think it's phase 3, Natter. Is it phase 3? Guardians 2 might be phase 3.
No, it was phase 2 because it came out just before. I'm pretty sure it came out just before Bank Holiday Weekend of Ultron.
Yes, Bank Holiday Weekend of Ultron was 2015, and that was phase 2.
It was certainly not an age. Certainly not an age.
Yeah. Anyway, let's put a pin in that, and we'll check it out in a minute. Final puzzle of the game category is a person. Surname or first name and surname will suffice. Surname on its own is good. First name on its own is not good. For 4 points. Oh, a few people getting it there. Nicely done. There's a missing material on his shirt. Which is why it's gone magenta. It was phase 2. Ah, there we go. I feel vindicated. Once he ate 18 cakes, apparently. 2 points.
It's hardly an achievement.
Oh, I think I've probably eaten 18 cakes at one time. For a single point then now, who is it? Tell me who it is, you can have a point. It is Giles Brandreth, latterly sort of panellist, comedy panel show guest, and former Conservative politician. Yeah, he does. He's in Dictionary Corner on Countdown a lot. He's on Have I Got News For You quite a bit. Yes, he's always in Dictionary Corner on Countdown. And radio. Oh, apparently there's a lot of radio.
Funny, yeah.
He is quite funny. He is quite funny.
He's done Have I Got News For You.
Yeah, he's on Have I Got News For You all the time. Right, did you enjoy co-hosting that, Dexter?
I didn't feel like my character got to shine. I mostly sat here for rubs.
You did sit there for us. You sat there very nicely.
I don't.
Oh, the one show. Yeah, of course, he's on the one show all the time, isn't he? Anyway, that is the end of round 5 and the end of the game. So let's clear the board and check out the final scores.
This is an apt description.
Former MP for the City of Chester and all-around national treasure. Here, Lupine. So that is the end of the game. And after all that, your points will equal pennies. Our winner is Samster with 72, picks up the silver medal, and Oni picks up the bronze with 58. Can I give you the dog back, Sonny, to award medals and stuff, please? Please? Please and thank you? He's very sweet. I would quite like to... I mean, it would be lovely to have you stay, Dexter, but I need to go over and type in things on the thing.
Mr. Man does not love me.
I do love you.
Love me. He's throwing me out.
Okay. That's enough of that, Dexter. Right, so Samster picking up a gold medal there. Nicely done. Let's set that. Now cut that out, picks up the silver, and Oni picks up the bronze. Well played to all of you. And for everyone else, points equals pennies. They will be iterated when the credits roll in just a minute. I'm going to give you another bonus. Author was Joe Has No Talent, but also Quizzle. I will give you a separate author bonus in just a moment. I'll have to put it separately. Samster, Toot, and Oni, and Joe, thank you very much indeed. Award medals. For that question, Pat, let's give one to Quizzle as well, an author bonus to Quizzle, and the requisite pennies that go with it. Quizzle 83... Data leak, war medals, there we go. Lovely pack, and it's nice to have that as a first one community. That proved, I think, when I first ran it, every man and his dog said, can I write a pack for that? So this is appearing 6 times this season, starting with tonight. So there'll be more community written packs coming up, but as a first community pack for this game, thank you very much to Joe and to Quizzle for their efforts on that, and thanks as well to Lewis for proofing it. And apart from that bug in round 4, I think that all went rather well, which is always nice. So, great game. Hope you all had fun with that. I'll give you another bonus in a minute. Those pennies will be added on when the credits iterate, but it won't update on the app until I give you another penny, and then it reloads the data in the app just because of weird things. So, there we are. Yes, I might be biased, but you think that went very well. Nice first game of the night. Taking actually, it was 8:30 when we started, so it actually takes about 45 minutes, that game, because I went to get wine in the middle. So a good length of game. We're going to take a very short break. During this break, I'm going to put up only Connect for you to play, so if you fancy earning some extra pennies and putting that list logic to good use. It's Only Connect coming up during the break. Sell for a game. Hopefully it won't crash this time. And points equal pennies in that game as well. After the break, we will be back with That Is the Question as written by Aaron. Again, tricky game to write for, but I think Aaron has done it proud, done a very good job. I think you will enjoy this question pack. I proved it myself this morning, and I think it's very accessible. So do stick around for that. And of course, we've got pilot number 2 of the arena coming up towards the end of the night as well. So stay right there. Don't touch that dial, or grab yourself another drink if you need to. Only Connect come up during the break, and That Is the Question after that. Stay there, we'll be right back. Only Connect coming up very shortly. Then after the break, That Is the Question as written by Big Man Aaron. You'd be mad to miss it. Ad break coming up if you don't have a subscriber badge, but then Only Connect once the ad break's done. See you in a sec.
you.
Welcome back to part 2 of Game Night on this Saturday, the 4th of January, where it is time for That Is the Question. Been a little while since we've seen it. It's one that isn't popular among writers, is my conclusion, because it is a big write for a relatively short game, but very grateful to Aaron of the Aromatics Company, who has provided a very, very nice and very, I think, accessible pack for this evening's game of That Is the Question. It's one of those self-running ones, so once it starts, it does its own thing, and I just read the questions out. I don't know where the angel's gone. It sort of vanished. We're going to stop that bonus there. 37 people claiming that. Penny should be updated. Well done to Quizzle on winning Only Connect. I do hope that you enjoy that little Only Connect pack as my penance for breaking the game on Saturday. I thought I'll write a new one. Welcome to Free Ruckers, Riff, Black Rabbit, Clive, and Hey Dev. Lovely to have you all here. Great to see you all. Happy New Year if we've not seen you before that. Is that still something we're doing on the 4th of January? Welcome to the stream. Lovely to have you here, and I do hope you'll join us for That Is the Question, and later on for the Arena, the second pilot of the Arena ahead of the tournament starting on Thursday. Before all that, we've got the small business of That Is the Question, and if you want to play, type in the code JKCA. I have dulled the volume of those bleepy bleep things, so it should be a little bit less intense on your ears now. Additionally, I did some other changes to this today. Round 2 now shows the questions first and then the answer at the end for the first board as well. And yeah, I think that's about it. So it's all good. It's a code for this one, Ramsey, rather than exclamation mark play. Code that you need for this one. So if you've not played before, That Is the Question is played across 4 rounds, where it's sort of an inverted quiz. It's flipped on its head a little bit. If you played the code, it's kind of similar to that. You're shown an answer and then a set of questions, and you've got to match the correct question to the answer that is given, and it's basically variations on that theme throughout. In this game, points equal is it points equal pennies? Really? That seems awfully high. Awfully low, sorry. Let me have a look. It's times 3. For some reason I didn't do that as points on the actual method I wrote. I butchered the old method. Yeah, so whatever your points are, if it's a positive score, we'll multiply it by 3 and add it to your penny total. If you have 0 or fewer points, then you won't be able to get any pennies on this occasion, but points equals pennies equals points times 3. You can lose points on this game. You can go into negative territory. All the rules will be explained on the screen as we go. Whole game lasts about 25 minutes. It's quite intense for those 25 minutes, but hopefully we'll have a good time. A reminder, this pack has been written by Aaron Aromatics, and I think it's a very accessible pack, very friendly pack for a game of this nature. How many players have we got in? Quite a few. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19. So there's 20 on each side. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. A message from our sponsor, Clive of Legend.
I can't be bothered to look up the bingo call for 25. Is this one, legs 11?
I fear it's not, Clive, but thank you very much for the 25 months of support. My goodness gracious me. Lovely to have you here, and very much appreciate you hanging around this long. I hope you're still having a good time when you're here. I don't remember the clue. Is it Remember the Clue? It is in base 24. Nice, Odie, nice. 31 players in for this game, which is a goodly number. We've almost filled the lobby up completely. It's occurred to me because I'm doing this sort of layout quite a lot, where there's sort of 1 on, 2 on. Two columns of audience players. Those are Alexia Doctor. Yeah, mine are sort of doing infinity, sort of, at the moment, or maybe an 8. But I've realised I can get 25 on each side, so I could bump this to 50 quite easily. But we're not quite in danger of breaching that at the moment. M06E02, welcome to the stream, and welcome to our little family here. First time chatter, great to have you here. A reminder for M06E02 who has just joined, and for anyone else who is new, make sure you whisper your answer to Persephone's Twitch bot. She's the one asking the questions. Whisper your answers to her. It is all multiple choice in this game, A, B, C, D, and E, and I think I have now implemented 1 to 5 as well. So instead of A, B, C, you can do 1, 2, 3. But make sure they are whispered, because if they're not, then they won't be processed by the game, most importantly, but they'll also be deleted by a moderator. So that is the drill. That is the question. We've got 32 players in. I think we should start the game. This pack from Aaron. Let's play. Round 1, you'll be shown an answer and 3 questions. Select the question that fits the answer by whispering A, B or C, or indeed 1, 2 or 3. You might want to test that to Persephone's Twitch bot. A correct answer will earn you a point. An incorrect answer will cost you 1 point. There is no penalty for abstention. 5 boards in the round, and you've got 10 seconds for each of them. Relatively straightforward. Match the question to the answer that is given. 1 point if you're right, minus 1 point if you are wrong. You can abstain with no penalty. But make sure they're whispered to the bot. A, B or C, or 1, 2 or 3. Good luck. And because this is auto running, it'll just sit there for a while and then run when it's good and ready. There we go. So here we go. The answer is 16th. What is the question? In which century was William Shakespeare born? In which century was the US Declaration of Independence signed? In which century was the Great Fire of London? Answering now. Bringing up my factoids for this. Orange when an answer has been processed. Green if you're right. It was A. In which century was William Shakespeare born? Born in 1564, the fire 1666, and the US Declaration of Independence 1776. On we go, board number 2. Let's rearrange the scores and move on. The answer is Old Carol. What is the question? What was the first UK top 5 hit for Neil Sedaka? What was the first UK top 5 hit for Neil Diamond? What was the first UK top 5 hit for Neil Young? Answering now. Remember, no penalty for abstention. A. What was the first UK top 5 hit for Neil Sedaka? It was in 1959. Diamond's first UK top 5 hit was Cracklin' Rose. Young has never had a UK top 5 hit. Please don't judge Aaron's taste in music. He's asked me to ask you. A few players 2 for 2. Let's go on. The answer is Madrid. What is the question? A Guggenheim Museum can be found in which Spanish city? The Fawlty Towers character Manuel is from which Spanish city? The actress Penelope Cruz was born roughly 13 kilometres north of which Spanish city? Answering now. No penalty for abstention. C. 24 players attempting that. It was C. Penelope Cruz. Manuel is from Barcelona, and the Guggenheim can be found in Bilbao. On to board number 4. Still got a handful of players with top marks. The answer is C. What is the question? Which letter of the alphabet is the symbol of the SI unit of temperature? Which letter of the alphabet with a vertical line through it represents the currency of Ghana? Which letter of the alphabet is the title of a Thomas Pynchon novel? Answering now. It's B. Which letter of the alphabet with vertical line through it represents the currency of Ghana? It's the SEDI or the CD. Thomas Pynchon novel is V, and the SI unit of temperature is Kelvin, represented by the letter K. Final question for this round, then final board for this round, I should say. The answer is Africa. What is the question? Which song by Toto contains the lyric "Love isn't always on time"? What is the last word of the 1980s Meryl Streep film with screenplay written by Harold Pinter? With a population just over 3 million, the city of Port Harcourt is found on which continent? Answering now. It was C. Port Harcourt is found in Nigeria. The street film, The French Lieutenant's Woman, or French Lieutenant's Woman, the last line is Hold the Line, is by Toto and contains those lyrics. That is the end of round 1. Toot and Zeus with 5 points apiece, topping the leaderboard at the moment. Atlas, Clive and Derek all with 3. Also Innes, Oni and Shanamain also have 3. Don't feature on the top 5 because it only picks 5 of you. It's the end of round 1. Let's go on to round number 2. 60-second brain break. As I explain the rules, you will be shown 3 answers and 4 questions across 3 phases. Select the question that pairs with the answer for the current phase by whispering A, B, C, or D, or 1, 2, 3, or 4 to Persephone's Twitch bot. Only the answer will change with each phase. The questions will persist throughout the board. One of the questions will not have a corresponding answer. Each correct answer will earn you 1 point. Each incorrect answer will cost you 1 point. There is no penalty for abstention, but scores are not revealed until the end of the 3rd phase. There are 3 boards in the round, 10 seconds at each phase. So, you'll be shown 4 questions, and then you'll get answers one at a time. You've got to match them up. Here is the first board. Questions. Sportswear retailer Decathlon was founded in which country? The fashion retailer Zara was founded in which country? The variety store chain Flying Tiger was founded in which country? The jewellery chain Swarovski was founded in which country? The answer is Spain. Answering now. Remember, no penalty for abstention. No shame in setting it out if you're not sure. 28 players attempting that one. The questions will persist. A new answer. The answer is France. What is the question? .25 attempting that one. And for the final phase of this board, the answer is Denmark. What is the question? And 28 attempting that one. Let's see how you did. Green if you got all 3. Red if you're on 0 or negatives. Orange if you got 1 or 2. Fashion retailer Zara was founded in Spain. Decathlon was founded in France. And Flying Tiger was founded in Denmark. Swarovski was founded in Austria. A lot of green going on the board there. Let's rearrange you and see where you're lying. Toot and Zeus with a lead of 8. Next board, phase number 1. Which Dick was known as the King of Surf Guitar? Which Dick hosted the American version of the game show Winning Lines? Which Dick was the 46th Vice President of the USA? Which Dick was introduced into the Television Hall of Fame in 1995? The answer is Van Dyke. What is the question? Remember, there is no penalty for abstention. 28 players attempting that one. Next phase, the answer is Clark. What is the question? .28 players attempting that one. And the final phase, Cheney. The answer is Cheney. What is the question? .28 players attempting that as well. Let's have a look and see who did. Oh, only green and orange, no red there. So it was Dick Van Dyke was inducted into the Hall of Fame in 1995. Dick Clark hosted the US version of Winning Lines. And Dick Cheney was the 46th Vice President of the USA. The King of Surf Guitar was Dick Dale. Yes, indeed, Shakes. Dick Dale was the other one. Rearranging the board, Toot now with the lead as we go to the final board. Here are the questions. Which Scottish city is the most northerly city in the British Isles? Which Scottish city is nicknamed the Granite City? Which Scottish city has a subway system referred to as the Clockwork Orange? A V&A museum was opened in 2018 in which Scottish city? The answer is Inverness. What is the question? Just 21 attempting this one. On we go. The next answer is Dundee. What is the question? Only 16 attempting that one. And the final phase, the answer is Aberdeen. What is the question? .24 attempting that one. I think it would be an Aaron pack without some reference to Scotland here. Let's see how you did. A little bit more red going on there. Inverness is the most northerly city in the British Isles. Dundee was where the V&A Museum was opened in 2018. And the Granite City is Aberdeen. The one with the clockwork orange subway system is Glasgow. That is the end of round 2. Zeus now taking the lead with 12, Toots in second with 11, Innes in third with 10. We've then got Brig and Derek, who have got 9 points each, as has We Like Shapes, who tie for third. Close scores. Close scores. Remember, the swings in this game are quite large, so don't rest on your laurels just yet. Let's go on to round number 3. You will be shown 5 questions. Select the 3 questions that have the same answer by whispering a combination of A, B, C, D, or E to Persephone's Twitch bot. You may submit letters 1, 2, or 3 at a time. However, your letters must be distinct and submitted without spaces or punctuation. That's very important. For some reason, they're not parsed. Yeah, I could probably do that without too much difficulty. You may submit fewer than 3 letters. You do not have to submit 3. You can just do 1 or 2. Each correct answer will earn you 1 point. Each incorrect answer will cost you 1 point. And again, no penalty for abstention. 5 boards in the round, 30 seconds for each of them. You are not shown the answer, just the questions. Yeah, it can be a pain, Atlas. It's out of my hands somewhat. Questions then. An actor with which first name has won acting Oscars for films including My Left Foot and There Will Be Blood? Dark and Jigsaw are Netflix comedy specials by a comedian with what first name? Or what was the first single released from the Elton John album Goodbye Yellow Brick Road? Shadrach, Meshach and Abednego appear in which book of the Bible? These words was a 2004 UK #1 single by an act with what first name? 3 of those questions share an answer. I want to know what they are. Yeah, as Nat is saying, when the question's in chat, the question is live. So if you've got a bit of latency going on, your best bet is just to keep your eyes on the chat. Lots of 3s floating up here. Let's see how you did. Ooh, only a couple of greens there. A, B and D were the answers. Natasha Bedingfield sang these words, and the first single off the Elton John album was Don't Shoot Me, I'm Only the Piano Player. A, B and D is what we're after. On we go. Next board, Toot taking the lead back. According to the title of a 1992 book by John Gray, which planet are women from? Winners of which prize have included Dizzy Rascal and Arctic Monkeys? Which god was the Roman equivalent of the Greek god Hermes? It takes roughly 88 Earth days for which planet to orbit the Sun? And which chemical element has the atomic number 90? 3 of those questions share an answer. What are they? Quite a few 3s floating up again here. We're going to see a bit more green this time. Let's have a look. Yeah, it's quite a bit more green. Mercury was the answer that B, C and D shared. Chemical element with the atomic number 90 is thorium. Mercury is 80, and according to the John Gray book, men are from Mars, women are from Venus, not Mercury. Well done. If you've got some points there, we'll reorder the board. 2 hanging on to that lead by a single point. Board number 3. In maths, what is the 6th triangular number? Which number is often referred to as a score? Person may purchase alcohol in mainland USA if they have reached what age? Which Adele album was released in 2009? In the final round of the game show Avanti and Ultro, the player must answer how many questions incorrectly to win? 3 of those questions share an answer. I want to know which they are. Generally speaking, the incorrect answers will not share an answer. It is something I tried in one of the early packs. It made it a bit unfair. So it's just something to bear in mind. If you know 2 of them definitely match, there shouldn't be any sort of red herrings like that, as a rule. A, C and E were the answers. The score is 20, and the Adele album released in 2009 was 19. 21 wasn't released until 2011. All 3 of the other answers had the answer 21. A lot of green going on there. And here comes Quizzy Dan with a party of 25. Welcome to you all. Just in the time for the end of That Is the Question. Next board. The player who won the Masters Golf Tournament most times is what first name? The Netflix documentary series about Joe Exotic had what animal in the title? The surname of the presenter. What was the surname of the presenter of Channel 4's The Bank Job? Which foodstuff is traditionally served with mint sauce? Dost thou know who made thee is a line from a William Blake poem about what type of animal? 3 of those questions share an answer. Welcome to everybody coming in. Meredith Musing, Arch Davison, Pokernuts, Tivo Bear, and Clemson, Quizzy, Dan, GM Rubik's. Welcome to you all. Dan, thank you very much for that raid. Hope you're keeping well. Stick around. We've got the arena coming up if you want to give that a little go in a bit. Dan, you'll want to stick around for that for reasons that I won't go into just now. Well, you know the reasons. Answer from everyone has at least attempted one. And lamb was the answer. C, D, and E shared that answer. The documentary was Tiger King. Jack Nicklaus has won the Masters the most times with 6. Tiger Woods has only won it 5 times. Yeah, delightfully evil. The lamb. Feature piece of music by John Tavener. And yeah, I complimented Aaron on how much I enjoyed that as well. It was a very well thought out question, a very well thought out board. Final board for the round. In American English, an octothorpe is commonly named as what type of sign? Which word comes before the alarm to give the name of a 2012 Nicki Minaj single? What currency was used by Malta before it adopted the euro? Which imperial unit of mass is 1,792nd of a hundredweight? And the American author who wrote the epic poem The Cantos had what surname? 3 of those questions share an answer. I want to know what they are. No spoilers in the chat, if you please. Pound was the answer though, Meredith. Good spot. But if we could keep spoilers from the chat, I'd be grateful. A, B, and E had the answer pound. Currency used by Malta before it adopted the euro was the lira. And Ezra Pound wrote the Cantos. 1,792 ounces in a hundredweight. And the octothorpe is the hash symbol. We did have, Aaron and I had a bit of a chat about this earlier on. The hash is referred to as the pound sign in American English. Zeus with the lead at 24, Toots in second with 23, Innes 21, Derek and Shapes tied with 17, take up 4th. Right, 60-second brain break. Yeah, I know, Jack. I did look it up because I thought it's... But that's where it goes. Yeah, # /hashtag. So round 4, you'll be shown 9 question answer halves. 8 of the halves will pair up. Oh, hello. Thank you for the follow, Glass Case ND. Welcome to the stream. Lovely to have you here. Anapodo, welcome on in. Great to see you. 8 of the halves will pair up to make a total of 4 valid question answer combinations. Select the anomaly, that is the one that doesn't have a matching pair, by using A, B, C, D, or E to Persephone's Twitch bot. The anomaly may be a question or an answer. Available points starts at 5 and reduced to 0, decreasing by 1 point every 9 seconds. Correct answer will earn you the current available points. An incorrect answer will cost you the current available points. And again, no penalty for abstention. 5 boards in the round, 45 seconds for each of them. Good luck. Welcome Zabster and Hologrode to the stream. Great to see you. Here are your options. Lithium, argon, selenium, helium, and phosphorus. One of those does not have a matching question. The questions are: the name of which chemical element is derived from the Greek for stone? The name of which chemical element is derived from the Greek for lazy? The name of which chemical element is derived from the Greek for moon? The name of which chemical element is derived from the Greek for light bearer? One of those elements or chemical things does not have a pair. Which one is it? 3 points if you solve now. 2 points if you solve now. There is no penalty for abstention, but as the points go down, fewer points are lost if you are wrong. Last few seconds. It's D, helium. It's derived from the Greek name for the sun. Selenium is moon, phosphorus is light bearer, lithium is stone, argon is lazy. Let's see what that's done to the scores. Toot now with the lead, 2 points ahead of Innes. Let's go to board number 2. Questions. The River Spree flows through which capital city? The River Ire flows through which capital city? The River Tagus flows through which capital city? The River Tiber flows through which capital city? The River Vistula flows through which capital city? One of those questions does not have a matching pair. Which one is it? What is the question? Options are Berlin, Warsaw, Lisbon, or Bern. Or Bern, if you prefer. Three points on the line now, and 2. So you can have some big swings in this game towards the end. People start gambling if they know the answers. Or the questions. Is the Tiber D? The Tiber flows through Rome. Vistula is Warsaw, the Eyre is Bern, the Spree is Berlin, and the Tagus is Lisbon. Those were your matching pairs. We wanted D, so it's done to the scores. Maintaining his lead of 31, still 2 points clear of Innes. Derek jumping up to third with 26. Next board, answers are John Howard, Jacques Chirac, Helen Clark, Tony Blair, and Jean Chrétien. One of those answers does not have a matching question. On the 1st of January 2000, who was the President of France, the Prime Minister of the UK, the Prime Minister of New Zealand, and the Prime Minister of Canada? On the 1st of January 2000, one of those answers does not have a pair. Which is it? 3 points at stake if you answer now. And just a single point if you want to risk it for a biscuit at this point. 5 seconds. A. John Howard, quite a bit of green going on there. He was Prime Minister of Australia. Helen Clark was PM of New Zealand. Jacques Chirac was President of France. Jean Chrétien was Prime Minister of Canada. And of course Tony Blair was Prime Minister of the UK at the turn of the millennium. Innes now taking the lead with 34. Derek jumps into second. Toot slips down to third. Board number 4. Which colour features in the name of an REM single released in 1988? Which colour features in the name of a Prince single released in 1983? Which colour features in the name of a Tom Jones single released in 1966? Which colour names a 2000 Coldplay single? Which colour features in the name of a Van Morrison single released in 1967? Options red, brown, green and yellow. One of those questions does not match. Which is it? 4 points, 3 points available now. This is bait. Dev thinks it's bait. Quite possibly. And just a single point at stake if you want to risk it. Want to give it a little go at the end. Minimal risk. Was A. Which colour features in the name of an REM single released in 1988? The REM song is Orange Crush. Brown was Brown Eyed Girl. The Prince song was Little Red Corvette. Tom Jones sang The Green Green Grass of Home. Van Morrison, Brown Eyed Girl. Innes still with the lead, only surmountable if he loses points. Final question, options. Abyss, Blockbuster, Spotlight, Purge, and Deal. A bit of meta going on here. One of those answers does not belong with any of those questions. Which word can be defined as a lavishly produced motion picture? Which word can be defined as a deep, immeasurable space? Which word can be defined as to rid, clear, or free? And which word can be defined as a business transaction? Which one of those answers does not go with any of those questions? 3 points at stake. Meredith, you can't join midway through in this game, unfortunately. You'll have to wait to the start of the next game. Some of them you can, normally warm-ups, but on this one you have to join the lobby at the start, I'm afraid. There's one more game coming up after this, which you will be able to join in on. Answer from most everybody there. It was right in the middle. C, Spotlight. Very well done. Deal is a business transaction. A lavishly produced motion picture is a blockbuster. A deep, immeasurable space is an abyss. And to rid, clear, or free is a purge. Nod to the Persephone's chair-produced games. And that is the end of the game. And with that, we have got Innes taking the gold medal, Derek taking the silver, and Tutanoni sharing a bronze with 31 each. Good game to you all, and thank you very much to Aaron for that question pack. It's one of the most intense games, I think, because I just feel like I'm just sort of either sitting in silence and letting everyone think, or reading the questions at a million miles an hour, and with it not being not having a stop button, which is probably a good thing because I think it adds to the intensity. But really well thought out pack from Aaron there. I have to say, I was very, very impressed. Because I know I keep labouring the point, but it is a particularly difficult game to write for because you've got to have, and it's a slightly, in a way, I think it's a slightly, could be argued to be an upsetting game to write for because you have to write, certainly for the first round, 2 questions that don't go anywhere. But a lovely, lovely pack there, and very well played to Innes on taking the gold medal. Let me add those medals on, and I will have to add Oni's bronze medal on after the fact. That is the question. Innes taking the gold. Derek taking the silver. And now cut that out, taking the first bronze. And it was Aaron Aromatics was our author. Let's add those medals on. And let's add on a bronze medal for Oni as well, because we can have shared medals in this game. Bronze medal for Oni, award medals, there we go. Right, so those medals have been awarded. Let me give you an arena bonus just in anticipation of going into the arena in just a minute. And I'm going to call on my arena friends, our players who volunteered to be in this exhibition game. The Lupine One, Samster, Aaron, and it's Sotley are going to be in the hot seat for this game, but you can all play along in the lobby. This is purely an exhibition game for now. It's another pack that I wrote earlier on today. It's an exhibition game, so these won't count towards the qualifiers. The qualifiers start on Thursday. We'll have 2 qualifying games on Thursday. If anybody wants to volunteer to be in those hot seats, you won't be able to get qualifier points, but it will make the game have a focus point. If not, then we will play it with an empty arena, and it will still work. Lobby key will be up on screen in just a minute, Saruta, so don't worry. Ben wrote it, so more Marvel films are coming. Probably. Probably just. Yeah. But this is just an exhibition game, so there won't be points, but I have made some changes, particularly to round 2 and a couple of other tweaks, so just to make sure that everything is working and in order. So if those 4 players can make sure that they are definitely in the room, Anasep and Saruta as well, welcome to the stream, lovely to see you. Do stick around, because we have got the arena coming up after this very, very short break. I'm going to go and top up my wine glass, and then we'll be jumping into the arena. Thank you all very much for playing. That is the question. Thank you to Aaron for writing such a splendid question pack, and to Fat, I'm going to stop that bonus there just in case it breaks anything. Innes, congratulations on winning. Points times 3 is your pennies. If you've got 1 or more, so they will be added on when the credits roll, and then I will set another bonus so that they'll iterate into the app, and you can check your counts and your totals. Stay right there. The arena coming up after the break. And don't go away, because right after this break, we will be back with the arena. Pilot number 2 with some changes, particularly to round 2. I do hope that you can join me for this. Audience game is here, plus we have a hot seat focus. Should be very exciting. I'm looking forward to sharing it with you all. Brand new question pack written by me. I will see you there in a few minutes. Don't touch that dial. We'll be right back. Welcome to the Arena Pilot number 2. And a reminder that our 4 hot seat players, who are Lupine, Samster, Aaron and S06E02, you will not be able to join the lobby. So if you try, you won't be able to. But anyone else who wants to play along in the audience game, come and join this lobby. It's all multiple choice, A to B or 1 to 4. Claire, welcome to the stream. Good to see you. Come and join this game. You need to whisper to Persephone's Twitch bot and A to D or 1 to 4. Because this is not a qualifier, this is just an exhibition game. It's a pilot, just to make sure everything is working. Round 2 should feel a bit more substantial than perhaps it did on Saturday. And yeah. And Glass Case MD, hello, welcome to the stream. It's the first time I've seen that name. Although for some reason it's not coming up on my app. That is strange. Ah, well, there we go. Civ4 and have so many minus points that you overflow to having max unit. No, you can't go lower than 0 in this game. The lobby game is much simpler than the hot seat game. The lobby game is just 1 point per correct answer. Welcome to the stream. It's lovely to have you. I don't know why you're not being tracked. I saw it come up just because you're a first time chatter in the chat, so I got that highlight. But I don't think I can see you in my active chatters list. But welcome all the same. It's lovely to have you here. Hope you're keeping well. Delicious quiche. That's wicked. Certainly is. Dick quickly takes wickets. Of course, free ruckus. So, most important thing, of course, just remember that you whisper to the bot. If you're just spectating, there'll be a nice focus hot seat game in the middle. Can I just confirm that I have got the Lupine one, and I have got Samster, and I have got Aaron, and I have got S06E02. Oh, at you. Samster is not present. Oh, okay, fair enough. Yes, I think I meant to write Kappa. Hola, hello, and just a Lupine. Are you here, Lupine? Present, lovely stuff. Right, our 4 hot seat players are ready. And we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 16, 24, 32 players in the lobby. That's a total of 36 players tonight playing the arena. Just going to give myself a bit more volume in my headset. 37 players, welcome to Shadowmane. I'll wait for this loop to finish, and then this exhibition game will begin. If you like what you see, the tournament qualifiers begin on Thursday, twitch.tv/royal_flush from 7 p.m. There are going to be 6 qualifiers, 2 this Thursday, 2 next Thursday, 1 on Saturday, 1 next Tuesday, and the 16 highest scoring players across those 6 qualifiers will be through to the main body of the tournament. If you are all ready to play, let's go to the arena. It's going to be a Thursday, Rubik's. It will be on a Thursday. Apart from the final, which will be on Saturday, which is the season finale in April. But other than a couple of qualifiers, everything is happening on, and these exhibition matches, everything is happening on Thursday. And our audience are all in, ready to watch the action and to play along from their seats. Make sure you're whispering to the bot, not writing it in public chat. Thank you, Lupine. You're very kind. I was quite happy with it. I want to do more with lights. I've been inspired by Ash doing his thing. Our 4 players enter the arena. We welcome Lupine, Samster, Aaron, and S06E02, coughing and spluttering amongst the frozen ice. This is the arena. Okay. No, this is not a regulation baseball Diamond M. Clemson. Good spot. Right. Best of luck to all 4 of you. And if you're playing along in the lobby, just playing for bragging rights and kudos. No pennies attached to this game, but just bragging rights. I do hope you have fun. It's a question pack written by me and one of my pub quiz books. Again, I've relied on some credit where it's due. I think I wrote all of the last round. The first 2 rounds was a combination of me and a quiz book. So, yeah, no pennies. It's with a YS, Jers, not an IES. Come on. No pennies in this, because it's a tournament running thing. So I felt pennies weren't, yeah. Anyway, let's begin. Round 1 is called 10 in 10. This is unchanged from last time. You'll face 10 multiple choice questions. You'll have 10 seconds to respond to each. Whisper A to D or 1 to 4, 2 Persephone's Twitch bot. Correct answers earn a point. Incorrect answers cost a point. Abstention costs nothing. If only one player gives the correct answer, a bonus point is awarded. So if you only want to get it right, you get 2. But if you get it wrong, you lose 1. No penalty for abstention. At the end of the round, the player with the lowest score will be eliminated. In the event the scores are tied, the player who spent longest answering in total this round will be eliminated. So it will come down to speed if it gets to that point. When the question appears in the chat, the questions are live. Audience, you're playing on a slightly different game. It's much simpler for you. If you get it right, you get a point. If you get it wrong or you abstain, you don't. So the audience is just a straightforward 1 point for a right answer. Lobby players, you're the only ones with the losing point rule in place. If you're happy with the rules, once the game starts, I won't be able to stop it. The round will run on its own. 10 questions, multiple choice. Let's play. And here we go. Round 1 should be starting a little bit easier than it gets a bit later on. There is no countdown in the chat, so from when you hear my voice, the question will probably be live in chat. If you've got a bit of latency from this point, the question may be live in chat. Good luck to you all. Here is question number 1. Which part of its body does a snake use to smell? A, its ears, B, the tip of its tail, C, the tongue, D, the eyelashes. No answer from it. Sotley choosing to sit that one out. It's the tongue. Aaron getting it wrong, but grounding at 0. You can't go into negative points. Was C, the tongue. On we go. Released in 2017. How many edges does the new £1 coin have? You can't go lower than 0. 12, 6, 8 or 1. You can't go lower than 0. So if you're on 0, you might as well attempt. All 4 players getting that one right in the arena. 2, 2, 1, 1. Quite a few players in the lobby getting it as well. Answer was 12. On the radio, where are you sent with 8 records of your choice? You've all got points, so you could all stand to lose if you get it wrong. Hell, outer space, room 101, or a desert island. Left, right, down, up. And again, all 4 in the arena getting it right. D, desert island discs. Worse than hell, radio 4. I quite like radio 4 occasionally. You're taking the Abyss C2, nice Jack. Okay, question 4. How many more letters are there in the English alphabet than the Greek alphabet? 2, 3, 1 or none? Oh, what a beautiful chord. Sorry, sitting that one out. Possibly wise if you didn't know, but Samson, Lupin and Aaron all getting it right. Sotley now trailing. We reached the halfway point. Question number 5. The audience scores only reorder at the end of the round now. Where was the central site for British codebreakers during World War II? Chadwell Heath, Cabinet War Rooms, Chartwell or Bletchley Park? Left, right, up, down that time. It was D, Bletchley Park, all 4 in the arena getting that right. 5, 5, 4, 3. Lupin and Samster on a perfect streak so far. Ash the Bash Wordle chat. Yeah, it's quite nice hearing the chords. Which of these events is not in a decathlon? Hammer throw, high jump, pole vault, long jump. Sotley first in this time. Aaron sitting this one out. 3 players who answered were correct. Was A, the hammer throw. The other 3 do all feature in a decathlon. Sotley now tying up with Aaron, 4 apiece. Lupin and Samster both on 6 for 6. 4 questions to go. Here's number 7. What colour was the Beatles' submarine? A, yellow. B, green. C, blue. D, orange. was yellow. Everyone who attempted that, getting it right. Nice, easy one for you there. A yellow, the yellow submarine. 7755 is the moment. It's going to come down to time advantage. Sotley and Aaron have got 3 more questions to make a difference. According to the proverb, what begins at home? Faith, patience, charity, or hope? Again, all 4 in the arena getting it right. 8866. Charity begins at home. Drinking as well, Halo, yeah. Zoom meetings, apparently. Yes, indeed. 2 more to go. At the moment, it's coming down to time between Sotley and Aaron. In Roman Catholicism, what colour is traditionally worn by cardinals? Purple, white, black, or red? All 4 have attempted in the arena. Oh, it's Sotley is wrong. Has dropped a point back down to 5. It's D, red. Sotley went for A, whatever A was. Purple, and that's bishops tend to wear purple. And final question of the round. In the nursery rhyme, what did Tom Tom the Piper's son steal? A gold coin, a pig, a cake, or his father's heart? Aaron guaranteeing safe passage to the next round by abstaining. It was a pig. And it's Sotley with only 6 points. Yes, I thought I'd put some pressure on with that sting. It's Sotley, you've only got 6 points. And you've been eliminated. And there's now smoke coming from the hole. Down you go. So, cheerio, it's Sotley. Thank you very much for playing. I hope you enjoyed your time in the arena, but it is the end for today. So, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 players getting 10 out of 10, including Atlas, who is first because, by dint of the fact that he's first alphabetically, quite a few 9s, 8s, 7s, 6s, a couple of 5s, a 4 and a 3 there as well. So, 3 players go on to the next round. Samster in the lead with 10, Lupine finishing with 9, and Aaron finishing with 7. Very well done, you 3. You have made it to round 2 of the arena. Let's take a look at the new rules. Round 2 is Survivors. You'll face up to 15 multiple choice questions. It's increased from 7. You'll have 10 seconds to respond to each. Again, whisper A to D or 1 to 4 to the bot. Question 1 was a snake uses its tongue to smell, was what question 1 was. Each incorrect player loses a life, so if you're wrong, you lose a life. In the event all players are correct, no lives are lost until sudden death mode is active. From question 9, sudden death mode will be active. In the event all players are correct, the slowest player will lose a life. Before, it was always the slowest player who lost a life. Now, that only applies from question 9. So if you all get all of the first 8 questions correctly, then you'll all be going in with 3 lives. Just makes it a bit fairer because it was a very valid comment was raised by, I think it was Joey Chum who was in the arena on the last exhibition game, said losing points for getting things right feels a bit... Yeah. Ultimately, the game has to either have an infinite deep well of questions or it has to come down to some other metric. In this case, it's time. But on this now, with this new rule, you've now got 8 questions where you can get it right. If you get it right, you will not lose a life. First player to exhaust 3 lives will be eliminated, so it is still possible that this round will only last 3 questions. If one player gets the first 3 questions wrong, they will be out. That will be the end of the round. But if it could go on to all the way to sudden death, we'll have to see. In the event more than one player exhausts their life simultaneously, the player who spent longest answering in total this round will be eliminated. So it is going to come down to time if we have dual eliminations, dual with an A rather than an E, or we get to sudden death mode. So, good luck to you all. Round 2 is Survivors. Lupine, Samster, and Aaron remain and our players in the lobby. Audience scoring is exactly the same. 1 point if you get it right, no penalty if you're wrong or if you abstain. Good luck to you all. Here comes the first question of round 2. Who was the famous son of Uther Pendragon? I will also add in the lobby, abstaining is treated as wrong. Lancelot, Gawain, Merlin, Arthur. All 3 locking in. And all 3 correct was Arthur. Arthurian legend. Almost a simultaneous lock in there. We went Aaron, Samster, Lupine, but it wasn't much in it, but all getting the correct answer. And we're not at sudden death mode yet. Let's go on. Question 2. Which of these actors does not feature in the 2021 Netflix film Don't Look Up? Jonah Hill, Glenn Close, Leonardo DiCaprio, or Jennifer Lawrence? It is Glenn Close. Meryl Streep plays the president. We watched it last night. Good film. Aaron, you're wrong, and you've lost a life. Down to 2. Oh, that one was me, it's Ollie. How many years are celebrated on a platinum anniversary? 75, 70, 50 or 60? No, I really enjoyed it, Alice. Really enjoyed it. It's B70, all 3 getting it right again. Nicely done. Smattering of different answers. We've not got quite as much weighting at the top in the lobby game. Let's go on to the next question. For which musical does the song I Know Him So Well come? Jesus Christ Superstar, Waitress, Parade, or Chess? It is D, Chess. Aaron going for A, Jesus Christ Superstar. I Don't Know How to Love Him, you might be thinking of. Aaron losing a second life. We are now into 1 life territory, which means we should get a dramatic sting. Aaron, if you're wrong or you abstain, you're out of the game. So James Macmillan is a celebrated figure in which field? Astronomy, architecture, medicine, or classical music? Aaron first to answer. And Aaron, the only one to get it right. It's D, classical music. Samster and Lupine both losing a life there. Adding just that little bit extra pressure. Aaron does survive for now. Still on his last life. Still needs to get the question right. We're not at sudden death mode yet. How many sides does a parallelogram have? 6, 7, 5 or 4? Not a trick question, it is just the standard 4. 4 players getting it right and preserving their lives. I've lost track of which question we're up to. Are we at sudden death mode yet? There will be an announcement in the chat when we are. We're not there yet. David Lean's film was about a passage to which country? Algeria, France, India, or South Africa? All 3 players getting the correct answer. C, India. We get that sting because it is potentially the last question of the round. That is the logic behind it. It's not quite as intense as every single question. Which army commander was known as the Desert Fox? Haig, Montgomery, Patton, or Rommel? And all 3 players surviving again, keeping the lives they've got. It was D, Rommel. The Adventures of Rommel, or The Adventures of the Desert Fox Rommel, or something like that. Sudden death mode is now active, which means the slowest player will now lose a life. The words to the hymn Jerusalem were written by which English poet? William Wordsworth, William Blake, Christina Rossetti, Samuel Taylor Coleridge. Lupine was the slowest there, whether he's right or wrong. Samster and Aaron were both right, so Lupine losing a life was the wrong answer anyway. Lupine went for D. It was B, William Blake. So Lupine and Aaron down to a single life. We are still in sudden death mode. So Jonathan Ive has designed many of which company's products? A, Apple, B, Sony, C, Nike, D, Samsung. Samsung was in first, Lupine was second, Aaron was third. Pressure's on Aaron for someone else to get it wrong. And they haven't, all 3 were right. Aaron was slowest, and because we're in sudden death mode, Aaron, I'm afraid you do lose that last life. That means your adventure in the arena is over. That feels like it's got a lot more substance to it. Jay White, welcome to the stream. Great to see you. Hope you're keeping well. That feels like it's got a lot more substance to it. The pressure there on having to get them right, but also... it was the smoke that did it. It was... Okay, fair enough. Yeah, I feel like there's a lot more substance to that round. So it's still got the potential to end after 3 questions, but if players are sort of strong like they were there, and if we're going to be having strong players, it's going to be the top 16 from the game. It was aromatic smoke. Yes, bloody incense. So very well done to Samster and Lupine. Samster with the most lives intact. You will have control of the game as we go to round number 3.
Good night.
You have to bed, babe. All right, I won't be long. Love you. Round 3 is play or pass. You will face up to 9 multiple choice questions. You will have 10 seconds to respond to each. A to D or 1 to 4 as before. Controlling player is shown a category and chooses whether to play or pass the question. Controlling player will alternate with each question, starting with the leading player. So Samster, that's going to be you. You're going to choose whether to play or pass. This is the one time you get to type something other than A, B, C or D. You can just type play or pass. Correct answers earn a point. Incorrect answers earn your opponent a point. First player to reach 5 points is declared the winner. Simple as that. So, it's round 3. Are we having fun yet? I hope so. Quizzle and Zeus tied at the top of the audience game for it's worth 20 points apiece. Let's go to round 3. So, Samster, you are starting in control. The first category is classic literature. Play or pass? Samster choosing to play this question. Here it is. In the Dumas novel, who is not one of the eponymous 3 Musketeers? Is it Porthos, Aramis, Athos, or D'Artagnan? Samster locking in after 5 seconds. With the correct answer, D. D'Artagnan. Yes, Athos, Porthos, and Aramis are the eponymous 3 Musketeers. D'Artagnan, sort of the leader, I think. Spelled D'Artagnan wrong. Lupin, you're in control. The category is UK television. Play or pass? Lupin choosing to play. Here's your question. Sergeant Oscar Blaketon and PC Alfred Ventress were leading characters in which British police drama series? Is it Inspector Morse, Cracker, The Bill, or Heartbeat? That should be Heartbeat. There should be a T in there. Apologies for the typo. It was D, Heartbeat. Apologies for that typo. Lupin going for C, The Bill is not the right answer. You've given a point to Samster. I would play it, but intensity of the game. Samster, control passes to you. The Bible, play or pass? Choosing to pass. Lupin, this question is yours. Have a look. So the 4 Gospels is generally considered to have been written first. Mark, Matthew, Luke, or John? Lupin locking in John. Which is the wrong answer. It was A, Mark. Generally considered that Luke and Matthew were written based off Mark. John came quite a bit later. The so-called non-synoptic gospel. Samson's 3-0 up. Lupine, you've got control. The category is classical music. Passing to Samster. Samster, this question's for you. Here it is. Which of these is not considered a nickname for one of Chopin's 27 etudes? Winter Wind, The Little Dog, Revolutionary, Aeolian Harp. Samster locking in with C. It's not the right answer. It's The Little Dog. It's a waltz. That's the Little Dog. The minute waltz. That's the Revolutionary etude, for what it's worth, Samster. This question's for you. It's one of my favourite questions. Modernised classic cinema, Samster, and this one is you're choosing to play. Here it is. The expression TBH Bay IDGAF is a modern translation of a classic line from which film? Citizen Kane, Gone with the Wind, The Godfather, or Casablanca? Gone with the Wind is the answer. To be honest, babe, Frankly, my dear, I don't give a damn. Why are you even typing the answer? Yeah, I like that question. That one was me, not the quiz book. Had you all rattled? Samster's 4-1 up. Lupine, the category is alcohol. Passing it to Samster. Samster, if you get this one right, you've won the game. A dark coffee liqueur with a spirit base of rum shares part of its name with what? The New Zealand Prime Minister, the patron saint of music, Doctor Who Season 1 episode titled 2004 Ladies Wimbledon Champion. Samster sneaking in an answer. D, the 2004 Ladies Wimbledon Champion, Tia Maria. Yes, Maria Sharapova was the right answer. A lot in 10 seconds, but it is a final round, and Samster, you've won. Lupine, you're out. Did that smoke come from Samster or from Lupine? I need to look into that. That might have been the wrong smoke. But yes, Samster, fresh from victory in Buzz-Off, is this exhibition game winner. Very well played, 5-1. And Lupine descends into the bowels of the arena. Samster, was it celebration smoke? Okay, that's a bug. I need to change that. They might be in the wrong. It might be triggering the wrong smoke object. It might be in the wrong place. Either is possible. A victory vape, absolutely. Yeah, that was quite a lot for that question. So the other options there. I'm not going to show you the rest of this pack because actually, there's. Oh, hang on. If it opens there. Well, that's the beginning, so I don't mind showing you that. I'll reuse some of these questions, but that one, yeah, dark coffee liqueur with a spirit base of rum shares part of its name with what? The 2004 Ladies Wimbledon champion was Maria Sharapova. It's a Tia Maria. New Zealand Prime Minister is Jacinda. Doctor Who Season 1 episode title, you've got Rose or Rosa. Names and titles, not Maria. Patron saint of music is Saint Cecilia. For those of you interested in the full disclosure. So, there we go. That is the end of this exhibition game. Samster is the winner. 2 and Quizzle and Shapes taking tied top with 23. No pennies or points available, but if you keep that up when the qualifiers start this coming Thursday, you stand good stead to get yourselves into the arena tournament. So, a reminder. 2 qualifiers on Thursday. We're at 7 p.m. on Thursday, slightly earlier time. 2 qualifiers Thursday. Another one on Saturday. Another one next Tuesday. And then 2 more the following Thursday. Thereafter, the tournament will be running Thursdays at 7. So if you can't regularly do Thursdays at 7, might just be worth popping along for some of the lobby play rather than... trying to aim to get into the tournament. I will obviously go down the list because it will store all the names, and if for whatever reason player number X said that I did really well in the qualifiers but I can't commit to the tournament, then we will just go down the list. And it will accumulate those points. So if this were a qualifier, 2 Quizzle and Shapes, you'd already have 23 points, and it will be the 16 top scoring players accumulated across all 6 qualifiers. So it's entirely possible you'll get through without having to go to every single qualifier. That is a very real possibility and something you want to bear in mind. But of course, the more qualifiers you can get to, the more questions you can answer, the more chance you have of making the top 16. And that, at 10 to 11, which is earlier than I thought it would be, to be honest, is going to be it for the stream this evening. I want to thank you all so much for joining me. Do come join the Discord. We've got a new bot, thanks to Blockworker, up and running in the server now, which processes everything in a really nice way and makes everything a bit more streamlined. So do come join us and hang out. We're all very fun and friendly. The arena continues on Thursday, or the tournament starts on Thursday with 2 qualifiers there. If we've got players who want to hop into the hot seat because they're not really interested in the tournament, then I can sort that in the moment. But if you are in the hot seat game, then you cannot get points in the audience game. That's just something to bear in mind. Thanks very much, everybody, for all the well wishes and the kind words. Very kind of you. And thank you for joining. Ash is here tomorrow. Bash, what you doing, Bash? Stream show. I want to say winning lines. It is winning lines. So you'll want to go give Bash a follow over there. Quick message from our sponsor, Zeusless.
Thanks for the stream, Ben. Swimmer, mountain bicyclist, person playing handball, person juggling.
Very nice indeed. Thank you, TTS, and thank you, Zeus, for the 100 bits and the kind words. Very good of you. Thank you for joining us this evening. So yeah, Bash is here on Wednesday with Winning Lines. He's here Friday with 1 versus 100. I'm going to be here Thursday with the opening qualifiers of the arena, 7 p.m, earlier time than normal, tying in with the rest of the fam being out and dinner and other things. So earlier time, please do bear that in mind. I'm then going to be here Saturday. What is happening on Saturday? If I look at my events list, we've got a veritable feast. We've got more Wordle. Twitch plays Wordle to start. We've got Red Herrings as written by Carr, and we've got The Purge as written by Toot. Those three, and then of course Arena Qualifier number 3 happening on Saturday this week. Next Tuesday, if you're only here at the weekend. Sorry, if you're only here in the week, rather. Next Tuesday, which is going to be the 11th, we've got even more Wordle. Really? That doesn't seem right. There must be an error there. I think one of them should be Plinko the Quiz. I think it might be Plinko the Quiz this weekend, actually, and Wordle's next Tuesday. But we've got Cryptex by Oni next Tuesday, and we've got Spotlight, everyone's favourite. Lots of people have written packs for this game. And then, of course, Arena Qualifier number 4. That's going to be next Tuesday. So lots of things going on, lots to look forward to. Topper is starting up again. I saw the announcement earlier on. He is starting up again on the 16th of January, so a couple of weeks' time. So he's starting with Rebound, I think it was. So he's starting on the 16th of January. Do go give him a follow. Of course, our great friend Quizzy Dan, doing all sorts of stuff all week long. Puzzle games and crosswords and quizzes from time to time. Do go give him a follow. Dan, thank you again for that raid earlier on. It's very much appreciated. And raiders from Dan, I hope you had a good time if you stuck around for the evening. Oh, you're here. Quizzy Dan is also going to be joining us for something that I'm going to be announcing later this week, formally on Twitter. The charity stream on the 29th of January, I'm going to be announcing the lineup of games, the charity we're raising money for, and Quizzy Dan is going to be involved in an arena game, is all I'm going to say at this point. Quizzy Dan, fresh from his game of Face Off in last year's charity stream, is coming back for another one this year. So 29th of January, there's also another very, very special game, which is a big secret, which is happening about 7 o'clock on the night of the charity stream, with members of the community. It is going to be awesome, and I'm very much looking forward to that. It's a big secret. There's only about 10 people in the whole world who know about it. It's something new, and it's with members of the community. That's happening about 7 p.m. on the day of the charity stream. It's going to be a big surprise until then, but that's 29th of January, starting about 11 a.m. It will be going through to about 1 o'clock the next morning. We're raising money for a great cause, so please do mark it in your diaries and come along to that if you can. That is going to be it from me for this evening. Is there anyone to raid on this fine evening? Let me maximise that screen temporarily. Anyone online? Shall we go and see what's Amanda doing? Let's have a quick look. Amanda and Tom just chatting. Let's leave it tonight. Let's leave the raid for tonight. But I will be back Thursday. I'll probably be floating on Bash's stream tomorrow. And yes, it was very loud. Triple fortissimo. I'll be probably floating on Bash's stream tomorrow. But if not, I will see you Thursday for the first 2 qualifiers of the arena. Thank you again for joining me this evening. Congratulations to Samson on winning this exhibition match. Look forward to hearing any feedback you might have in the Discord, in the suggestions section, but I think this is now ready to go. Until next time, enjoy the rest of your week until I next see you. Be splendid and marvellous and safe to each other as always. Take care. Thank you for tuning in to Game Night. I've been Royal Flush. Take care. Peace out and good night.